Guys, listen, I'm gonna share this video with you guys real quick, and this now for all the young man and young woman. We feel say, the only way after high school, for go college, you have to go to college. We all like the sound of going to college. Unfortunately, in Africa today, we only see, the fake degrees. Everybody want to become a lawyer. All man one gets masters. All man one, people not even think about the professions them anymore where they make society be what it is. If you see Ostimap, like carpenter they work there, plumber work there, electrician work there, all of that kind of stuff. People are not even the young people nowadays not even think say it is a honorable profession anymore for become a mechanic, a electrician, a mason, a plumber, a carpenter, all of these things. They don't even believe in that anymore. But when I listen, watch this one experience where I want to share with you now.
Everyone has a path after high school. For 18-year-old Jacob Bradley from Kentucky, his path is skipping college. He has a full-time job lined up with a local plumbing company. Jacob says he weighed his options beforehand.
My parents didn't go to college, my sister did. I got to see the point of view on both, and which all three of them were pretty successful in my opinion. When I see the opportunity that I don't need to go to school and I can learn either way and do just fine, I figure there's no point in having a debt in anything if you don't need to.
Jacob's parents are very supportive.
I've always had a job. I've had a job since I was 15. They thought it was cool that I was getting into a career pathway already because they already knew I was going to go to a full-time job in May.
Lacey Gross, a Montgomery County High School guidelines counselor, says Jacob started a trend by being the first of their students to ever sign a letter of intent for a full-time job.
There is nothing to be ashamed about going immediately into the workforce. So I think it's awesome. We can celebrate our athletes who are going on and doing something awesome, but we can also celebrate students like Jacob.
She hopes to grow their already successful co-op program to help students realize there are other options in life.
I am hoping that this brings light to the fact that there are so many awesome opportunities and programs available to our students who are graduating, and we should acknowledge that and congratulate them just like we do the athletes.
So that's the fact. And that is why when, Dr. Samora Kamara becomes the president on June 25th, 2023, that is after the delegates at the APC get for pick up as the flag bearer of the APC, become the next president of Sierra Leone. These are some of the areas to focus on. This, tertiary vocational education. We have to make sure, say, Pekin and get avenues. How to, after high school, if they're not able for, they feel, say, college is not for me. They want for learn a trade. We have to have a carpenter school across that country. We have to have an institution like a mechanic school, if not for work per motocarem, if not for work per electric, air conditioners them, for work on anything, a carpentry school, a mason school, electrician school, plumbing school. So when they come on high school, then they able for branch out, not to all man for go and go become one PhD, all man and make fake degree, boku, buy degree in the country because that's all man sharp and bright enough. But because everybody they see everybody want to become a lawyer and all of that stuff, so everybody want for lean that side. So these are the areas in the next government of Dr. Samara Kamara. These are the things to look into. How we can help the other people. Not all man and parents will get money for one after high school, then finish secondary school. Not all the all parents can get money for go to college. So the one day we them parents not getting money and they what we go do for get the tertiary education systems then they vocational schools them we go make them. It's a big deal. Picking and know the options them. So as then they finish high school, so they don't sit down with a guidance counselor where they talk to them now and give them and tell them the path and the opportunities that they have. That is how it has to be. So when I see this is a classic example, and that is why it's important. And these are the things I want to share with you guys, and these are the visions some of us have for Sierra Leone and Sierra Leoneans. So to all the young men and young women out there, not to PhD and Baku masters and all that, not the only way out. There are other ways out. Skill sets, get a good job. You can make a living and take care of your family. There are a lot of plumbers them in the country, a lot of electricians them. But the young people have not believe again in Sierra Leone. Take anybody. Any of the young people, 15, 16, 17, you ask them, say right now, when you finish high school, what you want to do? They go tell you, say, I want to go college, for go get me degree. Because that is all they think about. Because they don't know what are the opportunities that are out there. And then people don't look these professions like they are not fashionable anymore. When they look at you and say, hey, woman is safe now. They're young picking them. You look and say, hey, that's a carpenter. And at one time, they want to try to drive big motor car with inside government, the thief. And say that an electrician and a mechanic now and they don't want time the girl picking it, they don't want them people there anymore. So society they frown away from these skill sets that the people have actually need for improve themselves. And that is the sad reality. So check yourself as a woman, young lady, as a man, wanna check on yourself. Why would they frown away from the professions them where they actually make society the churn? If you don't say oh, so that them be like carpenter, masona, plumber, all electricians, not them bill us. So tell me why I don't respect that profession day? Why everybody feels safe for go college? Mama and papa don't share this with the beginning and let them listen to them thing there. Begin this now civic education. Part of waiting now we goal. Myself from Recruiter Cashbox and People's Power. Civic education. Bye bye everybody.